Gotta make it get right. Anyway, good morning. Today we are going to a gallery in Spanish Town. Yeah, haven't been videoing because my laptop stopped working, my desktop stopped working. All I using is my anti-tablet self. Yeah, these are people like so. Anyway, so yeah, going to a gallery in Spanish Town today. I don't remember my name. I will put the name in the description below, or just did it. Anyway, yeah, so
this is the Quinton Black reading room. This is where you come and you sit and do your research. Someone will always assist you. It's named after the first government archivist. But some people old school and prefer it this way. Let me show you. No, this is called a microfilm machine. So what you will do, let me show you. So when the book reaches a certain stage, probably it get poor, fragile, torn up. What you'll do, they put it on microfilm. So here's an example of the microfilm machine. The microfilm roll. Yeah, so that's the actual book. And we'll put it on that machine and you can read it. And we can either scan the image, scan a page to the machine and print it, or save it on your thumb drive. And this lasts up to 500 years. Under good conditions, a proper AC, and it will last up to 500 years. So with our internal database, all indexes you see over there, they are on the database. So for example, so let's say you wanted a keyword, say police, you want all information on police officers. So you type police, enter, and it shows you that we have 1,108 documents in the archives on police. So you search through it and see what's of interest to you.
And this is allowed to the public, available for the public, or this is for the guy to use?
No, you have to come inside and use it.
Okay.
So it's not on our website as if a person is doing the external.
Okay.
So once you come in, you can always sit and view it. If they are in a poor state, they're wrapped in brown paper and they are tagged. All documents must be tagged in order for us to know what document it is. If it's a map, we don't roll the maps. Rather, we put the maps in map drawers and lay them out.
So these are the old planning?
Yes. So from the Public Works Department, we have plans from the public.
So this particular material, how old this material is?
We have documents from 1600s. From the 1600s.
Yes, 1600s.
Yeah.
So this artifact, this was owned by the Spanish people who was here, or by it is 1600. That means it was owned by the Spanish.
Yeah, so it's a collection of persons formulated information over the years. For example, you have the copper code. Those are information from slavery days. So once you were working on the plantation, they had all original documents.
so these are names.
So for example, you want to we're looking for the name of a plantation. So Williams on plantation? What plantation is Williams? No, this one is listed by the name of the plantation. Whether it's an estate or a plantation. So you will come and you will tell us the name of the plantation you are looking for, and then we'll search through the index.
So somebody, where these books? Okay, where do you guys find these books? People come and say, "Oh my gosh, I have these books from passed down from my grandparents, and I donate it to the
Jamaica Archives." This one in particular, these are from way back then when they used to sit down and everything that used to happen on the plantation, they used to sit and write accurate records of them. So after a while, you have the Island Record Office, you have the Colonial Secretary Office.
Oh.
So those places were in place that gathered the information.
Okay.
So after a while, everything was transferred to the Jamaica Archives, and now we are the custodians of them.
So this is
only
alphabetical order?
Yeah, man. So
and this is only for the plantation names.
the plantation names. Crop accounts only deal with the plantations or estate names.
Okay.
And then we have the inventory. Inventory deal with list of deceased persons. When I go upstairs, I'll show you more on that.
Also, if I wanted to find out more about my family, I find out here. Like, so for instance, I say, my name is Belle. Yeah.
You can to a certain extent, because family tree, if you're doing it, it's best if you start from the present person and work your way back.
Okay.
So you start from your grandparents. Yeah, it looked like foam, the white foamy thing. Yeah. Not water. Water will destroy the document.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I report on this?
Yeah, we're going to do a report.
Then no more spoken
On
there.
this information is just information about different parishes and stuff like that.
No, so we have church records.
Church records.
So look on this.
Oh, it's on this?
Yeah, man.
I didn't go through it, sorry.
It's not taken.
I'm sorry, but
We need to take a picture of this old time elevator looking thing.
What? That elevator was on this.
I video it and take a picture of it
No, you should have gone in there.
We'll come back downstairs.
Pass, or if you want to call it their passport, that they had to have to show permission that they got to be in the island. Yeah.
So what?
But they approve this. You have to walk with it. Just say they get permission.
Alright, because if you watch Chinese show, you always see them with something.
Yeah, some movies you have to have the same back up the piece of work on the paper.
Now what's this now? Register of return slaves.
What is it?
Register of return slaves.
So they show you the condition of the slaves on each plantation, the age of the slave, if they're Creole or African, Creole if it's within the Caribbean, Africa from Africa, and their condition, what they died from.
Oh my god.
So if you look on this column, you see the things that they died from: yellow fever,
So where is it? The
Don't know
names?
the last name.
Oh
The
my.
first name alone.
There's
number?
there's
They
one
always take the last name of
of
the
the
slave
yeah of the plantation owner.
really?
Creole is within the Caribbean. The one Africa from Africa.
Died of
You know.
old age.
And you know, back then sometimes they were lying. Sometimes they actually beat them to death, but they can't write that in the record to look bad.
Oh, Clark Campbell. Black Turkey. Creole. But I remove, okay.
I like that they took pride in their writing.
Parish of St. Anne, 1870.
This is so unreal.
Color black.
You see the age?
Yeah.
Still Negroes.
So one of my ancestors here.
Is this, what's this? Sambo?
Oh, that's their color. So if you look in this book,
What's Sambo?
you realize the different colors of persons. So you start from actually a white man and you come straight down back to white. So if a white man goes with a Negro woman, that child become a mulatto child. If a white man and a mulatto come together, that child become a Tesserian. White man and Tesserian, Quaterian. White man and Quinterian, whites. It all come back watered down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me, which color now?
You want a black or you want a
Your copper. Your copper.
yeah, man.
Wow.
So the
Classified?
Yeah. So the advertising slip. So we just do what, car and house now?
And dogs.
Yeah, that advertised this.
Yeah, of course you sell people and them things there. You think Jamaican people make
It
the
was
money?
Negroes back then.
It says for sale Negroes, for sale Negroes.
Or if you run away, they put it in the paper and this put a detailed description. What you had on.
Jamaican history, guys. All wrapped up.
Abraham, John. This is where the microfilm is done, so you can ask all the questions about the microfilm and how you use the microfilm machine and about digitizing. So this is where all of that is done. Ready?
Can come down this side. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the reprographic area. Right. This is where we try our best to kind of preserve as much of our history as we can, right, from getting, deteriorated more and more. So we, and the method in which we're actually doing that is through digitalizing and microfilm, right? So, well, my name is Andre Grange, and my co-work, Tracy and Smith. And Tracy will actually explain the whole Bukai and what is it she's actually doing right here. Okay, good morning again and welcome to the Archives. Can we quote you and saying stuff if we have a report to write? Pardon me? Can we quote you say in our report? Sure, no problem. Can you spell your name properly please? Tracy with a E-T-R-A-C-E-Y and Smith. Yes.
Grange, Andre.
Alright, as you can see, this is a Bukai machine, right? This is what we're doing. We are digitalizing the books. As Mr. Grange explained that we try to preserve our history by other two ways. Digital, we're in the 21st century and everything's going digital. So after basically, we have some volume, have like 200 pages. This machine scan like 99 pages or a little bit over 110 maybe at a time. And as you notice,
Wait. It's at a time.
as in you keep turning the page and the story because it doesn't have a long memory. It only stores up to 99 or 110 pictures before it's completely deleted.
Alright, what she's actually doing.
Do you guys think of, is there any other form of upgrading? It could have a longer memory?
No, after it's scanned here, we automatically send it over to our storage unit. Yes.
All right. What she's actually doing is, all right. By time goes on, you keep on finding different methods. You find different method of storing stuff, right? Because we were on the age of diskettes. Then you have thumb drive. Person saving to the clouds. We don't know where the cloud is. So what we're actually doing right now here is basically these books are here from like 1700s, right? So what we're actually doing is we're trying our best to save these the information here, right? So it doesn't just disintegrate then, in other words. So with the Bukai, she's actually scanning scanning the entire book, right? And in scanning the book, right, we send it over to our server, right? And when we send it over to the server, it's uploaded onto the computer, whereby we edit it. We don't add or subtract anything to the document when we send it over, right? And the reason why we have the paper underneath it is whereby we don't want when we scan the book, right? You're reading on the other page, so we kind of put something in, or it's bleeding, and stuff. So that's why we actually have the paper underneath it, right? So in editing, what we'll do now is basically take out these this page out of it.
By
Right.
using a special software.
Picasso or Photoshop. So that's what she's actually doing here.
So she's actually gonna Photoshop these fingers, or no? I just rescan it over. I was just showing you how it works.
Because I put my hand in the way.
It's okay. As I said, you can always delete, or you can do as many scans as you want. And sometimes scanning a book, the whole entire book takes a day, depending on
The
how
quality,
you scan and the
and
quality of the book.
all have to do with the quality of the book.
But yeah, this is a good book compared to some other books. Remember, these books are like from way back in the 18th century and so forth. You know? And currently I'm working on the return of slaveries, where we have to deal with all the parishes and back in those days when slaves.
Remember the one I showed you with the what the nine from?
Yeah. This is the collection where all slave master has to give an account of the records of their slaves who were born, who died, and everything like that. So basically that is what we're trying to preserve and to hear. You know the site ancestry.com? Something like that. We can go on the site and digitalize and just type in a name and search, something like that. So basically we're carrying it to 21st century as in digitalizing it.
And the steps, as what I was just explaining to you, when she scan, right, we'll actually send it over here, right? And this is what it will come up to look like. And this is basically right? This is it. Here.
Oh, so from here.
Yeah, so from right there to here.
So what happens after?
Well, what we're actually doing, as she told you, that we're actually working on a collection, right? It's being digitalized for UNESCO, UNESCO for Memory of the World. So it will be uploaded as soon as we're finished, right? UNESCO will upload it, right? So that persons can actually go on.
Memory of the World?
Yeah. The project is called Memory of the World.
And what happened was, they had a competition and we write 2 papers based on
So right now it is sending all that have been scanned.
registers of return of cities. And our record was in favor, so we won the competition. So because of that, they gave us that bookkeeping machine. So we have to work on that collection that you write on. So recently you got this machine? Yes.
Yes.
And that's one behind you as well, the map one.
That's a microfilm machine.
Okay. So these can go on the so the reason you guys started to upload it. Right. Normally it was just manual. The collection that you guys are writing on, registers of return of slaves. Registers of return of slaves. Registers of return of slaves. And this is for who?
UNESCO. Who started the project, or who's in part of the project?
No, we wrote the paper. Our department, Jamaica Archives Records Department, wrote the paper. Yeah. So it's a competition between many different libraries, archives.
In Jamaica or across
the
world?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So so persons choose different collections within their organization what they want to write on, and we choose registers of return of slaves, and we wrote the paper on that, and they won it. So based on that, that's how we got the machine.
That's great. So this all the digital stuff, this is all very new to you. Before you got this, it's not something that
So we used to do it, but to a small extent. Probably just if persons come and request it, they will just.
Well, before this machine, what we would do is we would have like a digital camera,
Right.
and we would have like stand over the book and take a picture of the book.
Okay. So after this collection is finished, you think that you guys would think about trying to put everything there?
Yes,
But I mean, the
that's
microfilm
in the process.
is
It's in the process. But first we have to work on this one.
first, and then
And
after you guys.
this collection has a 107.
And then what you will actually find out is MRD2 camera. right? Well, the machine is called MRD2. The camera is right under here.
And it flash with it when.
Right? Or the lens, yeah. The camera is up here, the lens is right. To make sure my document is level there before I can even start microfilming. Right? So I would actually have this, right? To make sure my document is level there before I can even start microfilming. Okay, you don't want to have like a unbalanced document while you're actually reading it. So right now it's actually level. So therefore, what I would actually do next is to make sure that my camera is actually focused. In focusing the camera, right? As it is right now, my camera is actually out of focus, right? In focusing the camera, right, it is when these two lines actually meet. The two lights meet. Right? So in doing that now, my camera is focused, right? My document is actually level, right? So in doing that, I'm ready to go, as in to start microfilming now, to taking the picture. Anyone want to follow?
Me.
Just press a button.
Huh?
You just press a button.
Press a button. Where do you think the button would be?
Oh,
This is my. So I'm step on it once. That's they actually took 2 pictures of that page. But as in, if I did that now, I couldn't say sorry. Because microfilm is very expensive. Right? So
Step away.
so on a day-to-day, right, I would actually stand right here and taking pictures all day.
did you go to school for this?
Not really. I don't think I have school that actually teach you,
Okay, so someone was here before.
Basically, you have to just know
Are you a photographer?
Yes, I'm a photographer and I'm actually doing a course at MMI in
Oh
photography.
yeah, who did you say was that for?
Yeah.
She's like.
Yeah, so, and this is one of the... Okay, you're developing the film, you need a developer, which is this, right? And what it would do, the film would go through the developer, right? Then go through the fixer, and then the water will actually wash off the chemical.
Don't stop. Drop it. Come on, camera. Yeah. This way, come on.
Oh.
Put your hand straight out.
Yeah.
You might mistake with that, man.